Silas, is there anything that you were doing around the camp?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, I was trying to put like a spell slash ward on the book to then put it
Yeah.
back into its location to make it like a memory loss spell for like the last 24 hours for
Yeah.
that person to pick it up. So I don't remember if we did that part yet,
I
or
don't
if
think
we
you
were.
rolled it yet, if I remember
I
correctly.
think we ended with going to town. So that's what I was preparing, was trying to make it like a specifically to that person, Vivian, that when she picked it up, she lost her memory of the previous 24 hours.
Okay.
So like a memory loss spell. So she
Gotcha.
doesn't understand like why, like what happened with the book and stuff. Like make it appear like, I don't know, maybe somehow write it into the spell that she brought the book out and it dropped on her porch the next time she picked it up, and
Yeah, like she dropped it or something.
Yeah, like paint that picture in her head.
Okay. So I think that would be, as a use magic roll, that would be like trying to enchant an item.
Right. Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds like what I'm trying to do.
So if you'd like to roll for that, you're certainly welcome to.
Because I believe we just finished like watch and stuff. Oh, I didn't know if you wanted me to roll for that now. Sorry. I thought we were just going over what was going on at the that location.
If we're still just going on like what was going on, I mean, yeah, that works. Like Terumi, you just been doing your job.
Yeah. I mean, yes. I don't think I was left with any specific requested tasks by the group. I made Vivy poop her pants, which I think is probably hilarious to me.
You did.
But yeah, I think I would have
at least once a day.
Good. I'm glad. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, I feel like I probably just like went on with my duties, because the reality is like I don't really know what's duties. I don't really know what's going on, and but I know that like I have a job to do here, and like if I don't do my job, then I'm gonna get in trouble. So, which nobody else seems to care about, and I feel like that's also throwing me off a little bit.
Like I agree with you there, because like consequences are there and they do exist.
Not in my world.
And Murphy almost fucking got fired. Like if the two roles that followed that had not been successes, Murphy would have had to figure out how to play this game from outside the camp.
See, but like I was so, the moment you were like he might get fired, I was like, you're telling me I'm gonna go live out in the woods and I'm gonna do the reconnaissance? There was a part of me that was like, we can make this happen.
Yeah, like I think that would be a really interesting like monkey wrench to throw into the plan. So like getting expelled is not like it's bad. Obviously, you get fired from a job, and like that's bad and probably shitty. The cops might get called. There are cops, depending on how bad it is. But like,
just fire to go to camp.
Yeah.
No biggie.
But okay. So Terumi is going about day-to-day practice, running her nice little craft workshop with her.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's anything specific that anybody thinks that they might have told her that they want her to do, like if I need to be making more wards or whatever, I can work on stuff like that. Like that's not a problem, but I would like to do it in the confines of my normal duties so that I'm not leaving these kids without a teacher and potentially getting in trouble for it and kicked out of camp, you know?
Yeah. No, I think that that's perfect.
Because this is where I want to be, so.
Okay, cool.
I think the big emphasis would have been on, like, it's still lingering in my mind that they were looking at our camp that night. So I think we would have made a big emphasis on that. Like, if we're not back before dusk or whatever, secure the camp, keep an eye on these counselors. I don't remember which 3 or 4 it was, but they're psychopaths. They're trying to kill us. and I think we need to get to them before they get to us. I think that's kind of the message that I would have been sending in your direction, or whoever stayed at the camp.
Okay.
Cool. How does Terumi feel about Counselor Victoria?
She thinks she's a joke, I think.
Yeah.
Ultimately. Like, I don't think she's reading any more into it than she thinks she's a joke.
Cool. Okay.
She's just
Good.
not her vibe, and so she's just like, that's that prissy, like, legally blonde bitch, like.
Yeah. She's gonna do her shit, I'll do my shit, we do not have to cross paths.
Right.
Perfect. Okay.
Especially
Cool.
if I go teach my class. Like,
yeah.
If I keep her off
Okay.
my back, then I don't have to think about it.
Cool. So we will start with Silus. Rolling to enchant this planner to try and undo your critical failure.
Yep.
From a couple of sessions ago.
We don't have to remind. We don't have to remind everybody
yes,
of
you
that.
do.
No, we don't.
It's fun to say out loud sometimes. So I will have you know that, like, when we ended the call, Jordan was like, I was sure that you were going to make him dump coffee on the planner and ruin it. And I'm like,
Yep.
Fuck, that was such a good idea.
I thought... Not only that, I had the intrinsic thought of doing that myself.
Oh.
Like, as your
like,
fail.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, fuck, what's going on? And then knock it over so, like, she wouldn't recognize the book. But
yeah.
I never... Good thing you kept talking, because I never was able to insert myself into say that.
Had I only known, I would have 100% let you do that. That would have been fantastic.
Alright, let's roll to enchant this. Okay, not bad. It's 8 plus 2, so 10. Right? Plus 2 for weird?
Yeah, that's a complete success.
I saw the 3 and was worried and then forgot that I could use the 2. So complete success, so every time you successfully use magic, I take +1 forward.
Nice, okay. That's great. So, +1 forward means that, like, on your next roll, you'll get to add 1 to it.
Got it.
Nice.
Yeah. So, you're kind of buffeted by your intrinsic magic. So, you have enchanted an item with a spell to make Vivy forget that was disappeared. What are you gonna do with it now?
That
are you gonna pick it up with gloves? Are you how are you gonna transport it?
Picks up the book and blanks his own memory. That's epic.
Picks up the book, doesn't remember who he is. Love it.
So I guess I wouldn't know how successful this was, because I was hoping that it was just going to be the owner of the book that picked it up would lose the memory. So not knowing that, I would go ahead and... We didn't take anything else of hers. This is gonna be
just took
tricky.
A bunch of hairspray. You took a bunch of hairspray.
Bunch of hairspray. And it's still
sure
daylight.
Chris's character probably took panties too, because that's Chris's character. But...
Chris's character did not make it into the.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, he would no.
No, he's the one that boosted me in.
I think it's probably they left for town, and I'm gonna say 9, so it's probably 10 a.m.
Okay. Do I have a bag of some sort? I would go ahead. Is Terumi still with me?
In between classes, yes. Let's say that.
Okay. I would have Terumi. Hey Terumi, can you come over here and don't touch this book, please? Okay. And I'm gonna take my bag. I'm gonna have it open, it's like a satchel backpack type thing. I'm gonna have it open, and Terumi, I need you to tip the table to where the book slides into the backpack.
Okay, yeah, sure.
We can't touch it. You might lose your memory for the last 24 hours, maybe longer. I don't know. First time casting a spell or an enchantment on a book, so.
I was trying to figure out if I have to roll for that. I don't know. Like, it sounds like something I should roll for because it would be really funny to fail, but I don't know what to call it.
It would, cool, act under pressure.
Act under pressure? Yeah, I don't know.
Act under pressure? That definitely sounds like act under pressure.
Love to hear it. Let's. Oh, we're good. We're good. 11 minus 1 is 10.
Nice! You have a -1 to cool?
I do.
Nice.
For now.
Great. Okay.
For now, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't grab a pencil. I'm listening.
Super
Going to
do
grab a pencil.
Yep. You super duper do it, and it works really well. Congratulations.
I'm gonna keep this bag on me to see when I can plant this book on her doorstep, or if I have to go back in and drop it on her desk. But I think the doorstep is what I was gonna.
Is there anything else in that bag at all?
Because it's now forgotten what it is too.
That's a good question. It wasn't gonna. It would have been my hunting supplies. Like it would be like my traveler's kit per se. And since I haven't been using anything due to my sacred oath, we can say there's random stuff in there.
Okay. So you're just
because like I'm doing everything like the environment. So like I'm not touching that stuff from what we talked about earlier.
Absolutely.
So I don't care what's in that essential bag.
Okay. Only that it could implicate you. Yeah. Yeah. No biggie.
What if it rubs off on the other stuff?
No, it doesn't rub off on the other stuff. We're not doing that.
Are you sure?
But maybe. We'll see how the rolls go.
Yeah.
And then after that, I would go, Terumi, how much time do you have in between classes? Because I don't think I have a hike anytime soon.
How much time do I have between classes?
Would we say I think
we split it up into 4 age groups or 5 age groups?
So it starts at like 8. The youngest is 8 and the oldest is 18. So
because I'm trying to figure out like if I have 4 classes throughout the day and a normal day is 8 hours, but classes are going to be 2 hours long for kids because they won't be able to pay attention.
Yeah. So I think you
probably have 30 minutes to an hour between classes.
Yeah.
Could call this lunch
I think
break.
that there's 2 morning blocks that start at like 8, and so you have 8 to 9 and then 9 to 10. And then you have like lunch break and time to move about the cabin, and then picking up after lunch would be 2 more hour blocks. So.
Okay.
And then like side projects and like if there's other stuff, like if you wanted to do like a demonstration in the camp and like maybe sometimes you get called to like help kids with a project on the beach, like a bigger project. So like a mural project or something. So that would be another thing that you would be asked to do.
Great.
I would go ahead and ask Terumi. Terumi, you don't have to answer this now, but I would like to pick your brain at a later time. You seem like you know a lot about this tree, that stump, and the mountain, and I am trying to understand the forest better and what's trying to capture us. So maybe at some point later tonight, maybe during watch, we can exchange notes to find out what's going on exactly in this area. But I gotta go figure out how to plant this mysterious book that makes you lose memory on our lovely counselor that's been on our rear end. So can't really stay right now to talk about that.
Okay, because maybe you can enlighten me too, because I don't really understand what's going on here. So.
I didn't know trees could talk.
Oh, well, not all trees can talk. Well, actually, all trees can talk, but they all talk through one spirit. So, like, yeah, anyway, we'll talk about it later.
And then I would go off and, like, kind of, like, it's not stealthily because it's not D&D. Like try to hide myself and find the best time to plant this book back on.
Yeah. I think that like if you just stay in the cabin, like there's windows and like you can see out of the cabin to like where Vivy's cabin is. It's right next door. So like if you go out the front door, it is to your right.
Okay.
And so like you can just like peek out the window and like see like when she arrives and when she leaves. And like just kind of track her movements from the cabin. And like she's a busybody. She is everywhere all of the time, as we have discovered. So like her movements are a little bit, I don't want to say like erratic, but like she's definitely like you'll see her like come like run into the cabin really quick and like grab something else out and then come back out. And then
so I haven't really noticed a pattern per se.
There is a pattern, but your window of time is very small.
So I either need to wait for a campfire or for our friends to come back from their trip to add a distraction.
Let me just go fire a gun around the campfire and she'll be out there. It's the distraction we need.
She'll be out there.
We could do that.
Okay. So if you guys want to wait, and like I think like Murphy, was there anything that you wanted, anything else that you wanted to do specifically in town that we can say that you did like while Josephine was like getting like snacks and McDonald's for everybody? Like if there was something else that you wanted to do like in town.
I'll say there's one thing I wanted to do. Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I was say, did we need supplies for the photographs that we took of the books
like,
so we could read them?
Batteries and stuff, and
yeah,
that the last time. Okay.
Because we were gonna set up our own little
black room.
Yeah, in the basement.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've noticed that a lot of the cool kids are smoking cigarettes. So I would have picked up a couple of packs while I was out there.
Okay. Yeah.
They look cool doing it. I swear I see what's Chris's character's name again?
Embers.
I see Embers every 4 minutes, just popping one right in the camp counselor's face, and it's I'll tell you what, I've never seen anything cooler. So I would have picked up a few packs of Marlboros. I would give me the Marlboro lights.
Let me get a red.
Marlboros.
Yeah.
And there's like you have somehow found in this small town the most small town shitty gas station that you could possibly find. And there's a larger heavy-set man behind the counter with like a trucker cap on. And like I would imagine that Josephine's like outside like getting gas or like gassing up the van. He's like, can I see some ID, sir? Like I actually can't tell how old you are.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm gonna take my wallet that's attached to a chain that's attached to my belt, and I'm gonna pull it. I'm not even gonna disconnect it. I'm just gonna open up my Spitfire wallet and kind of crack it open Velcro style and just show I'm the ripe age of 22, and I'll put that right there.
I think. Oh, all right. Cool. I was hoping that Murphy would have some kind of like weird fucked up like credentials, like you didn't have an ID or something secretly, but that's perfect. So like he takes your ID, rings you up for the cigarettes, and he's like, man, these kids these days, they're just ripping darts and fucking around, and like slides the cigarettes back across the counter. He's like, I don't.
This generation's pretty fucked, isn't it?
Man, you're telling me.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Goddamn millennials.
And like they got this newfangled like computer set up in here for me to like ring shit up with, and like I think that it's the devil.
Don't you like the good old days?
I think it uses the World Wide Web, as they would say in the early 2000s.
The World Wide Web.
I think it's a bunch of communist garbage.
Okay, now you're going back 40 years. Now we're back in the
Son,
60s.
We're in a
somehow.
small town. He still might be there.
It's true.
Yeah.
They could be in the 60s.
You are a man after my own heart. God. I mean, like, that's how they're gonna get in, is through the computers, right?
Well, I
Like,
don't know how else they get
they
in.
can just, yeah.
They ain't coming through these front doors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These commie bastards.
Good. You're good. You're good, man, son. And like reaches across the counter to like cuff you on the shoulder.
I'll kind of like just take the hit. And I'm gonna turn and I'll say, "Have a good day," and I'm gonna heal you out.
Oh, that's right.
Probably-
I forgot about Healy.
Probably
That's
to
so
disappoint him.
Like I want to say that as you do that, he snaps a crisp salute and like
Godspeed,
you
soldier.
get out the like it's a little like it's the old like super divoted tile, and like older. So, like you're kind of jittering as you come out the door, but
Yeah.
you exit the gas station. And do we want to say this is before you go to the hospital? Because that feels
Yeah,
the
let's
most
do that.
correct.
Let's do that before. I
Okay.
probably wouldn't be that jovial and speaking with someone like that.
And just totally chill about it.
Josephine,
Okay.
a real patriot in there if you want to see what you're missing.
Jeez. And she just kind of like waves you off and like continues to haul gas tanks into the back of her car, because something that I know is she's always got 2 extras. So
That's right. She did
2
say that.
extra gas cans. And
Hopefully not in
okay.
real life. We're talking her character or in real life.
No, her character. She made a specific
oh,
point
okay.
to say that she was always gonna have extra gas on hand.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I was gonna say what a flame of a fireball if you're just walking around 2 extra cans in your own car.
No.
That could be her in real life too, though, right?
But doesn't she have a Tesla, or did she get rid of the
Yeah,
Tesla?
I was like, it wouldn't help the Tesla at all.
No, it would do nothing for the Tesla.
Oh.
But I mean, she could just have them for fun
Yeah,
to
She
have.
actually has two gas cans and a generator
nice.
in the back of the Tesla, just in case.
Just
Very
as
good.
you drive.
She has one of those hybrids that people talk about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So that's all
Okay.
Murf needed in town. I'd bring back a couple packs, and I try to be cool about it, and I try to pass one over to Silus, maybe Terumi if she's feeling like she wants cancer. I don't know. Do we know they have cancer in 2000s? Is this a revelation yet? I don't remember.
I think that it was pretty widely known that they were bad.
Yeah,
Like,
we started to dial
Yeah.
back the smoking in the early 90s.
We
I
started
feel
to
like it
dial
was pretty
back.
clear at that point.
okay. So like after having seen what you have just seen, what's the vibe, Murf? What's the general feeling?
So when I get back to camp, Silas, have you done the deed yet?
No, I think I'm gonna change it up, and I think I'm gonna meet with her, and like say, hey, I'm sorry, I took your book. Here it is, and then open my backpack, and then just have her grab it that way.
I think that's a brilliant idea. She just has to touch it, right? Like as soon as you give it to her.
That's
That
what I
conversation's-
tried to enchant. So then, like I don't know how to direct her, being like, if she touches it and it works.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore? What? You guys listen to what you're saying right now?
I
She
actually
just
don't
gotta
do
touch it, right?
Oh.
If she touches it, is it gonna work?
I just gotta open it up, and she has to touch it, right? And then she'll lose her memory from it.
Are we?
I've seen this Lonely
But,
Island music video.
How do I get her, like, if she loses her memory, then I don't know. I'm not one to talk to people. I'm not great at it. I'm from the forest. So how do I get her to be like, she forgets what she's doing. I don't know where to direct her. It's supposed to be 24 hours that she forgot everything, and we're running out of time because who knows when she noticed that it was gone. So like, I kind of need to do this now.
Busted into the cabin.
Yeah,
like,
but
so-
I don't know that she doesn't know that it was missing.
Yes.
So my thought process is I need to get this to her now because who knows when she checked the book in her drawer or if she checked it in the drawer, and this spell's only good for 24 hours. It's like if she knew she was missing it and then came in and busted in and then saw it there, like then she's going to be knowing she's missing it type scenario.
Gotcha.
I'm just an over planner.
I was like,
No,
but we've
that's
had the
perfectly
book
fine.
less than 24 hours, right? So
Yeah, but like we had it over.
approaching that.
Yeah, we had it. Yeah.
Okay.
We had it overnight.
So, and I will say that, like, in the front half of this journal, like, if just on a perfunctory flipping through it, like it's a planner in the front. So there's like planned out days.
Yeah.
So you could presume, with as like much as she does around the camp, she probably checks it like in the morning. Probably first thing. Just to keep up with stuff. Or she's a crazy person who doesn't use a planner, which is also, yeah, or not doesn't use it, but like writes it down, but then knows it afterwards.
Right.
Okay.
So if you want to
Awesome.
know where she's going to be and where she should be next, maybe we should look in the planner. And then Turumi reaches it. No, I'm just kidding.
Nope.
Yes,
It's zipped. It's zipped.
Just kidding. That was a joke. Yeah.
The beauty of language.
I know. It's crazy.
That's a soapbox that I could get on for a very long time that no one in this group or on the internet wants to hear. Thanks so much. Covered my TED Talk. So, yeah, like, and you've been watching her movements. You've been watching her, like, you know, coming in and out of the cabin. And then, like, there was a portion of time where she was gone for a little bit longer. And then, like, came back. And then now she's gone again. So, like, you've watched her leave. And head towards the mess hall. I'm going to say, you know, when Murphy and them came back, I would say, like, early afternoon. So, like, 3? Ish. So like, and you guys have been watching for a little bit, so it's like 4:30. So it's getting towards dinner time.
I say you go for it.
I think I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have her reach into my bag and do it that way.
Okay.
I'm actually going to do it when she's going to the mess hall. I feel like the more people around me, the easier distracted she's gonna be, and the more likelihood that if she picks it up and loses her memory right then and there, that she'll like her routine will kick in and she'll know what she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And you can get lost in the crowd.
Yeah. So I am stalking her, and following her into the mess hall, and then like I'll call her name out, and like, yeah, we can go from there.
Gotcha. She hears her name and she turns around kind of in a huff because like the scene in the cabin this morning was just a mess.
Yeah.
Like, and she is obviously very like you see her notice that it's you that's talking, and like her eyes narrow, and she stands there and she waits for you to approach.
I'll go ahead.
Do you have something to say to me?
Yeah. I'm like fighting back, trying not to answer sassy since she answered to me sassy. I just kind of want to, I want to apologize for having your notebook. I don't think you were in the right to barge in like that, but we shouldn't have had your notebook. Like I'm just exploring things, and I saw that, and I needed to know like how everything's planned out, and I was just very curious on your plans, because you just seem like you know everything, what's going on, and all of that, and I was trying to be a better camp counselor to understand how I could be better like you. So I just want to apologize and give you your book back. So that's why I'm here.
Raises an eyebrow and she's like, well, Silus, you know you could have just asked.
You're very
been a problem.
You're very intimidating. Like, you know what everything's going on, and like there's no way to approach you. I mean, I had to wait until you got into this big crowd to approach you just because of how intimidating you are, because of how you carry yourself. You're just so confident. I didn't know how to approach you.
Air toss. She's like, You're a flatterer. And I would like for you to roll to manipulate someone.
Come on.
Do it, prove it.
That's not good. I'm a -1 to charm.
Yeah.
I absolutely failed it.
Like, not even
100%.
close enough that I can help.
No. However, I want to go ahead and use a luck roll to make it a 12 automatically to avoid all harm.
That's a good time to use luck. Okay, perfect. It's a 12 then. And let's see what happens to you when you use luck.
When you spend a point of luck, something goes wrong for your sect, an ill-advised project, or a disastrous operation.
Embers has a heart attack.
I'm having a heart attack right now.
That's great. That's great news. That's gonna be super fun for me to think about. So, like, as you're trying to make this speech, and like you can feel yourself faltering as you make it. And then you start to, kind of exert that will that you have. And it's the same will that you used to enchant this book. And you exert it, and she starts listening. And you feel it work. But it feels like behind you. Maybe like far away. Or maybe in the back of your mind, something snaps. Like someone stepping on a twig. And that's that. So... Cool.
Yeah.
And Vivy's like, well, I understand that, being a counselor at Willowart can be a little bit intimidating. I know that we are, known for being like one of the best summer camps in the country. And it's hard, and especially since you guys are coming in like halfway through the summer, like it's okay. And if you ever want some like tips or tricks, like I would love to sit down and have a meeting with you. Like if you want to like maybe like sit down for dinner or maybe like after dinner, you just let me know.
Yeah.
I mean, I think my boy Embers might be a little sad that I have that dinner with you, but I'll take you up on that.
Awesome.
Maybe you should write it in your planner, and like as she was going through that like whole entire speech, I'm gonna like grab the rag that's on my side and grab the book with the rag and hand it to her. Just be like, my fingers, like I'm outside all day, they're dirty and everything, and I don't want to ruin your book anymore, and so I hand the book that way.
Well, thank you for not getting sweat and dirt on my book. And she grabs it, and like it looks like it shocks her. Like she jumps, and she looks at you, and she's like, "What are you doing here?"
We're in the mess hall. It's lunchtime. I'm here to grab some lunch and then head back to my cabin. I just thought I'd say hi as you were in here.
Oh. Hi. Good to see you. We'll talk later.
Okay. Maybe have dinner later?
That would be just fantastic.
Okay.
And you see, like, as you walk away, like, you catch her, like, starting to, like, frantically flip through her planner and find the day that they are, and, like, looks at her watch and figures out what time it was to, like, continue doing what she was doing.
Sweet. Score. What is for lunch today?
You hear, what is for lunch today, Murphy?
It's pork, and it's undercooked again.
No,
it's pork, and it's undercooked again.
No, this time we're doing chicken, and we're doing a little veggie on the side with a little barbecue sauce for like a little French fries, the waffle fries, not the good fries, but the waffle fries. Yeah, I feel like it's camp counselor-y and or campish. The chicken, though, I swear, it looks slightly pink. But you know how these things go. Is it the juice? Is it the lighting? Or is that thing actually pink? I don't. Who knows?
Knowing what happened with the pork, I'm just gonna grab the tray, and then head back to the cabin, and then I'll dump it at the cabin.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Journal has been successfully returned. Good work. You might have a date.
I just
Nice.
wanted to go on the date to brag to Embers about it later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously.
You
there's
were
no-
gonna
yeah.
get killed on that date.
100%. Maybe I need someone to scope in with a rifle on that date to see what's happening.
I'll take you out. Don't worry.
On another date? No, I'm just kidding.
As you get back to the
I
cabin,
need someone to take him out, and it's either in the assassination way or the date way.
One or the other.
I have
It's
no
one of the
preference,
two.
honestly.
I'm very lonely out here in the woods.
I have no preference.
as you get back, I'm
Okay.
gonna be smoking a cigarette. But I'm gonna actually, I'm
I
gonna
need that right now, and I grab it from you, and then
get another one. I'll pretend I know what packing cigarettes are, and I'll just like pack more.
Like what that even does.
Yeah, just-
You're just like,
just keep.
it's
I'll get another.
it's upside down.
You're doing it upside down.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're loosening the stuff in there.
I'll do it. I'll do it long ways, and I'll kind of like let's slap it here, and then as I smoke it,
Some
I'm
of them get a little squished.
I'm gonna smoke it like this, like it's a doobie. How'd it go? She fall for it?
Yeah, it was weird. She got like a bolt of lightning per se zapped through her, and she doesn't remember where she was. I panicked and asked her out on a date, so we have a dinner date later to catch up on things.
Nice.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage to like questioning, but that's not my forte. As I kind of froze and heard like a twig snap or something, so I was very intimidated.
I think Josephine has handcuffs, unrelated. I think for her job. I think she's handcuffed, so we could interrogate
The
her.
night goes well. I could. Oh. Interrogation. Yeah.
How about you bring the handcuffs and you figure out which way this night's going?
Maybe I should ask some questions for Embers. Maybe he can give me some pointers.
I don't
He's always
think
seeming
Embers
to
is.
hit on ladies.
I don't think he's ever been with a lady.
Oh.
Yeah.
His chances are about as good as mine. And I'm a
So
virgin.
where does that leave me?
Much better than both of us. These things
Hey,
are terrible.
But
do I
they're
look
not
cool?
great, but you look awesome. Maybe not like this, and more like this. And then also, if you're not used to it, you might need some food to go with it. I brought you some chicken with barbecue and waffle fries if you'd like.
I'm immediately gonna cut it open and look inside that chicken breast to see is this thing fully cooked. And I start eating it. And I'm gonna smoke. I don't know what's making me sick. The cigarettes on no food or the chicken breast that's pink.
Or just the fact that you've smoked like 3 cigarettes and you've never smoked a cigarette before and you're just fucking hammering them. That's not how you do that.
So we would catch up with Terumi then, whenever she's in between classes.
Mhm.
Yeah, so I mean, if it's lunchtime, I'm probably around now. I would like to imagine that in the moment of Vivy's confusion, I happen to be passing by and I go, "Oh, sweetie, how's your belly doing?" And then just continue on. Because now she shit her pants, but she doesn't even remember shitting her pants, which makes it even that much better. That makes it that much better.
I forgot about that.
See, like, you do that and you see her kind of like look and like poke her stomach and she's like, oh god. Because,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Because I don't really know what the duration of that is, so she could pretty much have diarrhea for the rest of her life for all I know. I don't know what that does.
I think that when it is needed,
It will be relevant again.
it will be relevant. I don't
Good,
think
good,
that
good.
it's just diarrhea forever.
I think the shame is forever though. I don't think you
Yeah.
recover from that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
she doesn't remember the last.
about it,
She doesn't remember the last 24 hours, but she does remember a deep feeling of embarrassment and
Yep.
like.
Yeah.
Maybe she no longer has a solid bowel movement for the rest of her life.
Well,
Oh my god.
we should put her down now then, because that's miserable.
That's a nightmare.
Evaluated for celiacs or whatever.
Yeah. She's who starts the gluten-free movement, actually.
Yeah, she's the one.
Yeah.
Damn it, Timurmi.
Sweet. And, like, I will, just to, like... So we did say that you guys got back in, like, at 3, so that would have been dinner. So...
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the evening is kind of closing. So, like,
That's right,
Karumi is out of classes.
Out of class, yep.
Yep.
Do they do a bonfire
dinner-
every night, like the one that we saw, or is it?
No.
No, okay.
That was
They
like,
did up
there
until
are...
someone fired a gun at one, so then they stopped.
Yeah.
That allegedly happened once.
There were, like, smaller campfires, but that one was, like, huge. Like, it was a giant bonfire.
Is there like a
They
meetup
have,
spot
like,
with like all the
smaller
counselors though? Like
Yeah.
and
and,
they're doing it every night?
Sometimes it's just, like, a couple of counselors, like, teaching a few kids, like, how to make a fire safely. Excuse me. Like, a couple of counselors teaching kids how to make a fire safely. And sometimes it is, like, the staff at camp. So, like, Mama Frankie and Trent and Duggins and Marissa, they'll, like, go out there and, like, have a little fire before they, like, leave the mountain for the night. So, like, there are random fires, but there aren't big get-togethers every night. Today's the 3rd, so you do know that there will be a big to-do tomorrow, because tomorrow is the 4th of July.
America!
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, that comedy comment was really good then. Like that was really
Yeah,
patriotic.
you're right on for the 4th of July right there.
Okay, so is anyone else concerned with the camp counselors staring at our camp?
Oh, 100%. That's why we stared at him through the sniper scope the entire time.
So how do we approach that? I could talk to Miss D and see, because she wasn't part of that, and she seems like she's not with that group, like to get a feel.
You should definitely talk to Miss D before I go on my date with Vivy, so then I know what's going on, per se.
Because I feel like they are all killers, and they are all part of this monster thing. They could also just not like us.
I mean, we are new. From my conversation with her before she forgot her memory, she was very upset and didn't understand why we were there in the first place. Because we came, like, in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, so,
True.
That's the vibe I got.
Tarumi, you've been here for years. Are these counselors, are they on the up and up? Have you ever noticed anything? Have they ever stared at you while you were sleeping? Like, what do we...
Well, they stare at me a lot because, and then she, like, gestures to herself. Both in a way that implies, like, she's different and obviously I'm hot, so, But, I guess that's a question kind of for Lindsay, is, like, in my experience, for the last umpteen years, are these the counselors that are usually here? Like... Do I know these people, or are there a lot of new people, or have people, like, moved up in the ranks and the other people that I knew are now gone? Like, what's that look like to me?
Yeah, so I think all 4 of the counselors that were here, like, you would know them. They've all been here for a while. Like, Counselor Nikki Joy, she was, like, just kind of an assistant to the previous, like, drama counselor and, like, musical counselor, and she's very, like, performance oriented, and she does the play at the end of summer every summer. Like, she helps to, like, assist and run it, but, like, now, since that counselor is no longer there, she is kind of stepped up, and she is now the lead, like, musical and theater counselor. Then there's Counselor Killian. Counselor Killian is the equestrian and archery counselor.
Okay.
And he's very much like hair and the little like squirrely curly Q, like wears his like riding boots everywhere. Yeah, that face exactly, Nick. That guy. And like he was a camper before, but like he was a camper kind of right before, or he stopped being a camper like right before you did. So like he's been a counselor for a couple of years, and like he has always done that. And then Counselor Sam is like he is just kind of Vivy's assistant.
And Vivy's been there for a while. We talked about that. So just the one like new promotion. So is that really significant? Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I'd relay that basically, like, well, Vivy's been here forever, and, you know, I know, yeah, I would go over, like, the whole story of how, like, this person got promoted because somebody else left, but other than that, like, everyone's been here for a while, and I don't know if I can roll a vibe check, or if you just want to tell me, like, again, angsty teenage vibes, I don't know that I quote-unquote get along with any of them, but, like, is there a reason for that other than the fact that I'm a weird teenager?
I don't think that you need to roll for that.
Okay.
I think that, like, Counselor Sam is very quiet, and, like, he's never been, like, outwardly hostile towards you or, like, rude. Like, he always, like, opens the door for you if he's walking in front of you and, like, lets you go in. Like, he's just, like, a quiet, nice guy. Like, but he's not, like, super nice and, like, super friendly with you, but, like, just, like, very cordial. I think that if any of them, like, were super friendly to you, it's, like, Counselor Nikki. She's got, like, big, giant curly hair and, like, dark skin, with, like, freckles, and, she's very bubbly. But not in the way that Vivy is, but like with like a genuine like excitement about music and theater. And like she like always makes time to like talk to you at like in the mess hall. And like you guys, I feel like, and you tell me, like maybe like have hung out before. Like you stand next to each other at the bonfires and like talk about stuff. Like she likes musical theater, but she also likes the music that you like. So like it's usually just talking about music.
Okay, Korn and Limp Bizkit, and you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
She fucking loves Limp Bizkit.
Chop suey.
So like you guys have been able to like bond over like musical tastes. So like she's friendly. And like she's very friendly to you. Counselor Killian's just kind of a chode, just like in general. Like he's just kind of stuck up. He's very, like, he comes from an extremely rich family, and he's very much like, my daddy's gonna buy this camp one day. Like, that kind of guy. Like, yeah, exactly. Like, very full of himself. Like, not super considerate of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic rich guy.
So, two things we want to accomplish. One, I'd like to speak to Miss D about the camp counselors and the incident that we had where they all looked at our camp. That's still sticking with me. And then we want to end the session on Silus going on a date, maybe beginning that date process so everyone can come back and kind of witness that and be part of the shenanigans with that. But yeah, go on a date with Vivy.
Yeah, I mean, not to set the scene, but that will probably be best to do when there's more people here.
Yeah.
Because we want to scout that thing. We are watching that whole, and we're probably going to kidnap her.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to like watch. You don't.
We are.
No, there handcuffs. Handcuffs were brought up.
Sniper rifle.
But the whole premise was like we wanted to do it that way because we would imagine Bill would want to be present when I'm talking to Matthew about the trees and the rocks and comparing notes.
That's true.
And then going about that route, yeah.
Yeah.
So and then maybe they can have any insight before I go on the date.
Okay.
Pressing questions type thing.
Gotcha. Okay. So I will say that like you guys get back after dinner, not the date, but like like what she was kind of insinuating was like let's meet up and like
yeah, no, I know what she's in. I know what she is. I'm calling it a date.
Yeah. Yeah. So she like you're in the cabin and you see a note slide under the door that just says, you know, meet me by the bonfire at or like after I'm gonna say 10 p.m.
Late dinner.
See you soon. And like a very elaborate signature and then a little heart and then that's how it works. Yes.
Can I roll investigation to see if the signature looks like a fancy not spell?
Sure.
There's not investigation. I don't.
You pick up the note and shoot yourself.
You pick up the note and shoot yourself in reverse.
She countered my spell.
You open the note. It's just the middle finger in the note.
You forget everything, and then also you shit yourself, and then you forget it again, and then like so the two options are you shit yourself or you forget everything, and it just oscillates between the two.
The only time you remember anything is as you're shitting yourself.
Yeah.
And then when you're not anymore, then you. Yeah. Anyway.
That's fucked up. Perfect. And you can go talk to Mrs. Donovan.
Okay, Miss D. You know the night that I shot my gun off last night?
Yeah, I remember it pretty good. You know that like you put like a lot of kids in danger, but then like also like my job in danger since I was the one that like recommended you.
Miss D, this ain't about you here. I've got the corkboard is humming right now.
Okay. I mean, did you bring the corkboard like with you? Cause like, I just think it's interesting. Like, I think it will be like fun to like look at. Like,
I kind of lean in a little bit, Miss D. You can come by the cabin whenever you want and see the corkboard.
Thank you.
Do you smoke? And I'll kind of start packing the cigarettes aggressively and kind of almost smash them.
Muffy, what do you do? No.
I'm under high, tense situations out here. Okay, I'll put them back.
Okay, no, it's fine. I do you...
Misty, I almost got fired.
Are you feeling... Hold on. No, hold on. Are you feeling peer pressure right now? We're gonna have a heart-to-heart. Like, do you feel like... Are you doing this because you want to, or are you doing this because of peer pressure?
Oh, no peer pressure.
Okay. Just,
I'm in it to win it here.
But you gotta take care of yourself. This is the only body you have.
Well, that's what the cigarettes are for. They help me with stress.
Okay. You have your methods, I understand.
I was told that I look cool smoking them too, so it's really enhanced and made me want to smoke them even more aggressively.
That feels like maybe like not direct peer pressure, but like some like roundabout peer pressure that you're getting, and like
I love it.
You don't need to live up to anybody else's like expectations of you, and like
Are you saying you want a cigarette?
No.
Oh, okay. So the camp counselors the other night, when the big bonfire, when that whole thing was winding down, we may have been watching. We may have been watching the camp counselors.
Okay.
They all slowly got up at the end of the night and one by one began to stare at our camp. Almost like they were... Misty, you know what a hive-mind is, right?
I mean, yeah, like I read a paper on it. Like it's pretty cool shit. Like I think it's fascinating. I
feel like all of those counselors are connected in some capacity, and they were staring our campsite down and slowly, eerily walking back to their campsites.
like not connected through like the bonds of like friendship and like camaraderie and like
This is a horror story, Misty. This ain't no camp counselor camaraderie thing, I don't think. I think they're part of this. I think they're feeding people to this beast. That's my corkboard scenario right now. Do you know, am I crazy?
I mean, I hope you are. I hope you're wrong because that's terrifying. Like, I've known these kids since they were little, most of them. Like, I mean, Killian's kind of a, kind of an asshole, but like, he's not like a bad guy.
You've never seen them staring at their enemies?
I didn't know they had enemies, to be frank with you. Like, pun intended. But no, I don't. So what do you... I mean, how would you know if they were a hive mind? Like, what do you...
Well,
is there anything that, like, I should look out for? Or, like...
I think if we stab one of them, hypothetically, then the others should hurt, right? If they're all connected. Something in the forest will yelp if... I'm not saying we're going to do this, Misty.
Hypothetically, maybe. But, like, what if it's not? Like, what if it's not and then you just stabbed somebody, you know?
So the word stab has to be lighter, like a little prick. Or any diabetic, can we start the process of diabetes with them? And then in a few years, they'll have to get pricked? If we play the long game, Misty, like we put a little too much sugar in their meal every single day.
I mean, some people adjust to sugar, like, pretty well. Like, diabetes isn't just a guaranteed thing if you eat 2 cups of sugar every day. Like, it might happen. But, like, also, I don't think we have that kind of time. But, like, that is quite the noggin scratcher, you know? Like,
how would you feel if they all stared at your cabin at night as the fire is coming down off a pit?
I would feel judged. I would maybe feel a little bit insecure. Was it like a evil glare, or was it just like a, oh, look at these silly new camp counselors glare? Like, maybe they're just like unsure of everybody that's come in so late, you know?
I got the feeling that they were scoping out our camp and giving us a quick look to see. It felt like a warning. It felt like there was something evil going on.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'll make sure to keep an eye out on them and make sure that they're not, like, I don't know, all acting like puppets in unison and all picking up their forks at the same time and then, like, taking a drink of the drink at the same time, because, you know, I feel like that's classic hive mind behavior. Like,
yeah.
But just don't stab anybody.
Well, Silus is gonna go on a date with Vivy tonight.
Oh, Vivy and Silus. I think that's
so we might stab her there. But I think like a diabetic prick is what I'm thinking.
Okay. I cannot legally condone your methods. I know you know what you're talking about, but like legally, I cannot tell you that you should or should not do that. But what I'm gonna say is tread carefully, because we're all kind of feeling around in the dark here. Like, you don't... What if you're just stabbing a lady? Or poking... Diabetically poking a lady.
Yes.
Okay.
Q and Ember's quote here.
And Ember's, any of them?
How young are they? How young is your sister? Okay.
Shoot, how old is Vivy?
Old enough.
Nice.
Old enough.
Alright, so you don't think... You think I'm a little crazy with this one then? You don't suspect?
No, I think that would give me pause, but I also don't know. Like, I can't be sure. Like, they've never given me any trouble before, and like, what if it's not all of them? What if it's just like a couple of them, and then the other ones were like just like trying to be cool, and like, again, like peer pressure, like.
Well, you've given me a lot to think about. I'm gonna relay this back. If you don't hear from Silus, he's been abducted. And I want you to call the police immediately. Because
you tell, again, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you think that any of these kids in this camp are in danger, you call me first. Okay?
I don't think the kids are in danger.
I'll handle it.
I think the kids are good right now. There seems to be some sort of shield around them, protecting them.
You, as in, you guys are my kids too.
Oh.
All the counselors. All the kids. If you guys are in danger, you call me first.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. Yep. Nope. I will. I shall.
Just be careful. Tell Silus to be very careful and to be very courteous.
He's bringing protection.
And some flowers. I was gonna say flowers.
Oh. I was talking about his handgun.
Oh, also, okay. That's good too.
I'll go pick some flowers. There's some good weeds out there. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. We'll wrap them in a nice little string.
There's like a whole greenhouse that you could probably also like get flowers from. Like,
I thought that thing went on fire a few days ago. It was like a table saw that was on or something.
It got like muddy. Like there was some like weird like pots exploded and like there was mud everywhere. Like it's still perfectly functional greenhouse.
Okay, all right, I'll go rob
I just
the greenhouse.
That Jimmy kid takes care of it. What would you say? Sorry.
I'm gonna go rob the greenhouse. Jimmy Kiwi also. He's a freak of nature, but he's probably a good guy.
He seems good.
Yeah.
Seems nice.
I agree.
A little, I don't know, spacey, like most of the time, like, but,
Last thing, do each of you carry around journals?
No.
No.
I mean, like, I have my, like, diary at, like, my house, but that's for, like me doing, like personal work.
Okay. All right. And you trust Vivy? Last note. You've trusted her up until this very moment? Yeah.
Up until this very moment, yeah. I think she's good. I think that she's...
All right. This date will go off without a hitch then.
She's just tough. Yes.
She's just sus? Is that what you just said?
No, she's tough.
Oh, tough. Okay.
Tough with a T. Yeah, she's tough. She takes a lot of pride in her work here, and she just wants to make sure it's done well.
Yeah, feed monsters. All right, Miss D, it's a pleasure. I'll see you in the AM. If you do not see me in the morning, Silus was abducted. I went in after Silus, and I was killed in the line of duty. And I would like one of the fireworks to be in honor of our cause, since it's 4th of July.
I'll make you a plaque. How about that?
That's the greatest thing I could have ever asked for. Could you put Could you put it at the base of the American flagpole that we have here?
Yeah.
God damn, I'm going out like a hero.
But don't make me do that. Like.
Well, now I want to. Like, you just promised me a plaque. Who do you think's living forever? Me or the plaque? Plaque.
I mean, not forever, but like you could get a plaque for like living and saving the camp in a different way. Like.
A plaque
it
is.
Don't just die because.
You've tempted me with a plaque, so I'll catch up with you in the morning.
Okay.
And I'm gonna healy my way out.
Do you want to roll for it or not? You don't have to.
I'm good. I'm gonna roll just to see. This doesn't count towards that. I just want to see if I fuck it up.
Would have happened.
8. I think it's a fail, isn't it?
No, an 8 is a mixed success.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I heal you out.
Heal you away.
All right.
Perfect. All right.
Oh, man.
The night continues. Tarumi's hanging out, doing some stuff.
Well, I think the plan is we're going to be having the talk about the forest, but we're going to wait until Bill's character's here.
Okay, sounds good.
And then we're gonna watch.
That talk may end up waiting 2 weeks, actually.
Yeah, because he won't be
Bill's
here next Monday
next week.
either.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if we decide we fit it in next week, we'll fit it in, and then we'll just fill them in later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can make the date last long enough.
The date
Yeah,
might be its
baby.
own session if she is who we think she is,
Yeah.
and
I'll never tell.
if you're who we think you are, this date could be very short too. Very successful and very short.